Okay, hi everyone, I'm Steph Noble. So as Rob said, I'm here to help with the posing coaching today. And you have the benefit of a lot of really high level faces in the room. So do use us today, pick our brains, talk to us. We judge for multiple events across Scotland. I'm judging quite a few of the shows right across the Scottish season. And I run a federation, WMBF UK as well, the leading natural federation in the UK. So if there's questions you have about stuff, please do ask. And utilise the posing as much as you can. No, nothing is right or wrong in here. So, if you have got a level of posing knowledge already, fab. If you don't, that's great as well, because we want to really give you the emphasis on what Granite City want on their stage today. And if any of you have got questions about other things in relation to posing, please ask.
We put this show on because of how awesome all you guys are. So the talent in Scotland that wasn't getting, let's say, the right recognition.
Maybe it wasn't there wasn't
the stage, the platform.
There you go.
That was required, in my opinion. So I rounded up Pete and we decided to put on this awesome show. And we literally put it on because of how awesome all you guys are. And there wasn't really other than the PCA Scottish, there wasn't really a big show in Scotland to give you guys a chance to show what you're working on.
Say something across the border for a show that you'd like to compete in. You know what I mean? It's someone a bit closer at home probably. The nearest thing anyone in Scotland has was like everything down in Glasgow, and as awesome as that probably is, there's nothing north of that. We've also got a few people in from Inverness. You know what I mean? It saves how long is it Inverness to Glasgow? I don't know. It saves a long time.
It's a fucking big drive.
But yeah, you can rock up the show first thing in the morning and be home in time for tea. So
I imagine you guys are pretty keen to get cracking.
Yeah.
We're going to kick off with the girls. So,
lads, if you could go and wait at reception, or go train, get sick pump, whatever you want to do.
So ladies, if you put your heels on and just wear whatever you feel comfortable in, we'll get you up into the space, and then we'll split you into figure and bikini, and then figure over on this side. And just find yourselves a space, guys. Alright, so what we're going to do is pose you all together to begin with, and then we're going to split you into bikini and figure, and have a bit of a play. Feel free to ask questions, just listen to the instructions we're giving you, and then we'll give you a bit of a chance to kind of not have so much instruction, and just do the quarter turns, okay? So, Catherine and I, as you guys know, we're going to be Catherine's going to be focusing mainly on bikini, I'm going to be focusing mainly on figure. The Granite City Bodybuilding show has a criteria of which a lot of you will have probably already looked at. Other shows, of course, as Pete mentioned, federations have slightly different criteria. So it's really important that you stick to that, because judging nowadays is so up on their posing. Granite, we're looking exactly for what we want. PCA look for exactly for what they want, and vice versa with all the rest of them. So do your homework on that. Don't just assume the same amount of posing will work for every federation. And of course we've got 3 rounds. So we've got the first round, which is your symmetry round. We're having a look at the physique, how it's proportioned, your bone structure to your lever length, to how you actually insert, where all of your muscles insert. And then you've got the 2 other rounds. You've got obviously the second one, muscularity and conditioning for figure. And then you've got presentation and posing. That's our main one that we're really going to be looking, especially for bikini athletes. We're looking at the top to toe aesthetic. Figure, of course, we're looking at that as well, but there's a rigidity to it. There's a muscular component that we're looking for in figure that's different. So let's have a play.
I'll have you all up together, and then I'll probably break you into slightly smaller groups and have a look at you more closely. Forwards, and nobody's doing this for their front pose. That's the side. Shoulders and your lats forwards, and your hands down below your elbows. Now we're following PCA criteria, so we will go with both hands off or one hand on like this. Transition into your side pose, so we will do quarter turn to the right, and if you can't transition, just simply step. And let's have a look at your side poses. Okay, lovely. And if we quarter turn to the right and face the back of the room, please. Okay, so in this one again, we want to make sure that our hands are below our elbows and our lats are fully flared. You quarter turn to the right and face the side wall.
Yeah.
So
You want to push your glutes back, but not at the sacrifice of your back, okay? So you want to keep that chest lifted, and I almost use this example, string to ceiling. You've got a string attached to your chest, you just kind of knit up to the ceiling, yeah? That shows your rear delts from the back. And from a judging point of view, we need to see the top of the shoulders. Awesome, okay, from here, quarter turn to your right. Step back on your right leg, and look over the shoulder. Lift the shoulders up and round onto your waist, and then take the front arm off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first.
So we're sitting our shoulders neatly on top of our laps. Very nice. Guys, for two people who've never posed before, I'm really impressed here. Brilliant. Lift your chest up a little bit more. There we go. Wow. Very nice. Good.
We'll just do one line.
Slow that meditation there. Awesome. Very nice. Good. Okay, from here, quarter turn to face back to the front.
Front pose first.
Yeah. Okay, you're alright.
Flat side and top.
Good. So you guys have chosen a twisted sort of front double bicep. One arm up, perfect. So pose from the front, arms above the head is a double bicep shot. So there's variations. So relax for a second, ladies. Come back to the front. Front double bicep, which is a power pose. You can have a length off power pose. You can have a twisted front double bicep, which is the one that two ladies were doing. Any pose with the arms above the head. Come into your front, relax. Feet come together. Heels together. Rotate, lift up. Squeeze, rotate your quads. Squeeze your delts as much as you can. Good. Quarter turn to your right. Small step back. Twist round, give me a glute shot. Come into your pose. Extend the foot. Rotate round, take your front arm off. Good. Now the head position can be straight forward or it can be slightly off to the corner of the stage. It's entirely up to you. So step that one. There you go. That's more comfortable for you. Got it. Good. So you're here. Quarter turn to the right. Give me a glute shot forward. 1, 2. Good. Step to the back. Heels together. Rotate your quads. Now lift up. Squeeze your delts. Lift your chest. Lean back. Step round. Extend your right leg. Bring your hands up onto your waist. Rotate. Take your front arm off. Now keep your delt nice and tight. Good. Very nice. Well done. So what I'm going to do this time is just mingle you up a little bit, and we're going to do like a mock of walking out onto the stage, like what you would do, okay? So if I just cut you down the middle here, if I let you ladies go this side, and all of you ladies go this side, can you all go to that side of the room, and you all go to that side of the room? So if you, actually go off stage, imagine you're going off stage, so to speak. So when you are waiting in the wings, what tends to happen is you'll all be in one long line, and you will all walk out the same way. So today we've obviously got a lot of you, so I'm not going to do it quite in one line, but essentially what we're going to do is, what's your name, sorry? Emily is going to lead all of you ladies all the way on stage to stand just in front of this white line, yeah? So then you're all standing close to each other. And I've just spoken to the figure girls about having a presentation pose. This is the first pose that you do on stage. You're not technically being judged at that point, but it's a pose that says, hi, I've arrived. Here I am, take a look at me, and you're trying to get their eyes on you straight away, yeah? So Emily, we're going to bring your line all the way down, and talking about the walk, chest up, glutes back, everything is about elongation, and you're wanting them to look at you from the second you walk on stage, yeah? So have a play with it, nothing is right or wrong, just don't overcomplicate it. Take your natural walk and amplify it. Kick your glutes back, chest up, smile, really kind of bring a bit of energy into the space. So Emily, if you bring all your ladies down to this line here, right to this corner, all the way down here, keep coming down, that's it, all the way along. Perfect, 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 perfect. And if you come over here, my love. Before we judge you, we're gonna basically give you a little bit of time just to adjust yourself. They'll either split you into two halves, they might take half of you and put you over here, half of you and put you over here, but for the sake of it today, we're just going to keep it where we are, and then we'll obviously go through some comparisons. So, doesn't matter what class you're in, face the front, front pose. So come into your front pose, figure girls, front relax. When you say you're now being judged, quarter turn to your right. Nice, well done. Try not to fidget too much in the pose, keep it tight. Okay, quarter turn to your right. Good. So this is your back pose, so show all of that back off. Remember where the judges are, they're behind you and down on the floor. So you want to lift your chest and lean the upper back a little bit so we can see that lovely taper from the very top. Good. Quarter turn to your right. Well done. And face the front. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the back line to switch with the front line, okay? All we're going to do is the front line, you're just going to come forward in between the gaps. Front line, you're just going to take a few steps back, okay? I'm going to give you quickly a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so now we're going to go into this a couple of comparisons. I want to give you the feel of what this feels like. Lovely, so you're just keeping that energy. Number 4 and number 12. Number 5 and number 9. So obviously when you're moving, a couple of rules. You always want to go in front, yeah, when you're walking. So you want to show the judges off. Look at them, look down at them, give them a bit of eye contact when you're moving. Never go behind the girls. Always try and go in front so you're crossing in between each other. Other things to note as well is just keep your head up. Don't worry too much about what's going on down here. Just try and keep everything lifted. Because if you're walking, you're like looking at your feet, everything drops and you can't see that energy. So just try and keep your eyes up. Any questions on any of that so far? Is that all good? Now obviously you wouldn't normally be in 2 lines. We're just doing that today. But it gives you an idea of the crossovers. Cool. So, do you have one more? Do you want to go around it with the bikini girls?
Yeah, so I've done one group. I still have a group of 4 that I just wanted to look at their quarter turns a bit closer.
Yeah, should we?
And then we do eye walks.
Yeah. Figure, do you want to come and sit down? We'll keep the bikini up and we'll just focus on the bikini with the girls as well that haven't had as much time. Keep going, ladies, so come into your quarter turn. Good, so keeping that midsection nice and tight. Really draw the energy into the crown of the head, yeah? You want to think everything is elongated, so we don't want to see too much crunching in the midsection. Keep it up nice and high. Quarter turn to your right. Okay, off we go into your front shot, or side shot, or back shot. Come into your back bikini pose. Lifting your delts. Good. Opening up your lats slightly, squeezing your delts, rotate your quads. We still want to see those glutes and hamstrings. Good. Quarter turn to face the right. Yeah, this is something just a tiny bit of rotation so you can see here. Yeah, there you go. And then just quarter turn to your right. Good.
Could you do one of your side poses for me?
Wait till the good shots. That's really, you know, when you come into the second pose, you go into your good shot. We don't want you going ever too long. That's probably the only thing I would say.
That one is lovely. Can you now do the other side?
So what we'll do now is some eye walks.
Okay, no, that's totally different. There was one where I think I saw you and you were quite facing the front, and I thought just tell you to keep your belly button facing up. You did it there both times. We pretty much judged you almost completely in the symmetry, but the eye walks do still play quite a big part because that's about a third of our marking.
Yeah.
And we use that
it.
to break ties
Exactly.
as well. So if we've got 2 or 3 for first position, absolutely your eye walk is essential, isn't it?
Yeah, I would explain it like that as well, because you have been majority judged by that point, but if there is, it's majorly a tiebreaker. It really is. Like if there is a very close call on the scorecards, we'll use the walks to distinguish between you. But I always say as well that regardless of kind of where they are in the judging, that's your moment completely to yourself to get the best photos you possibly can. Like utilize this time for you to like look at the camera, get some great shots, hold the pose, just have that moment to yourself, because it's a time where you'll get clear shots, nobody else is on stage, And of course it does, still does count, so you do have to kind of level
And
up. So.
if you're competing a lot, so a lot of people, especially two bros, will go again and again and again and again. If your eye walk is beautiful, if you're smiling at the judges and your hands are very, very graceful, you will be remembered, and at the next competition they will be looking at you more. So it's a way to get into the judges' memories as well.
You want to show obviously your quarter turns as well as you can. You don't have to do all four, but you could a front, side and a back obviously to show each of your angles is really important. And because you're not having the rigidity of the lineup, that's where if you do want to do something else that's a wee bit just unique to you, you can. You don't have to, but you can. Yeah, so I think what would be nice is if we just do it.
Yeah?
Yeah? So let's jump up, let's have a play. So all I want you to do is walk on stage to that middle point of the back. Yeah, good. And into your lift up. Good. This is perfect, so good. Just thinking like 2 or 3 seconds each pose, maximum, before we move. Lovely, and she finishes it off. Thank you very much. Here we go. So, our next competitor coming on stage. Walking in. Keep the head up nice and strong. There, awesome, lovely. Walking down.
So you're actually
Good.
really nice.
So she's showing off all of her sides. She's finishing off onto her side here. Says thank you, and she's walking off stage. Good. She's walking forward. And into pose. Awesome. We have our final competitor there. Now all I want you to do is with this back hand here, pop up, drop it down, little flick of the foot, and walk. Good. Alright, so good stuff. Relax there everyone. So everyone's had a chance to walk. So you see how everyone's got like slightly different flavours and styles? So much of this walk is about confidence. There's no real right or wrong. You do obviously want to show your poses off properly, correcting the criteria, but some of these can be a little bit more sassy, there can be a bit more movement, they can be a little bit more classical. Go away and just play around with movements and see what works best for you. Work with someone if you're not sure, get someone to help you with this. And yeah, those are your walks. This is just going to show us an example of a figure routine, and you can use this for a figure, athletic figure, a lot of the other federations too. So let's have a little play with it. Not too fast, not too slow, but it's like gives you a bit of tempo that you can show off your best shots in. So tempo is one. The music choice, obviously something that means something to you. You want it to have a connection to the movement that you're doing, because that actually draws the attention a lot more to it as well. You can feel it like in the room, a good routine, you know, where the person loves the song. And then sort of thirdly is showing off your best shots. So you've got a really good muscular dense frame, so keeping it she kept it quite on the spot. She didn't travel too much, did you see that? Yeah, so she kept it kind of in a nice box, so it allows the judges to keep focus on what essentially we want to see is the muscular shots, the nice small petite movements that you were doing between it, that were taking you from A shot to B shot, was something that was new, but not overtaking what we need to see, which essentially is the muscle and obviously the insertions that you've got. So that was really good. And then other things to note are, if you're somebody who's really movement based, like I don't know if we've got any dancers or anything in the room. Have we got any dancers? No. But sometimes we have dancers or gymnasts that kind of bring in quite a lot of their flavour to it. And the only thing I tend to say with that is just keep it a bit more contained, because if it's going like way to the left and way to the right, we're literally like this, and it's really hard to see sort of what you're trying to show, but it's still fun to watch. Any other questions on routines? All good? That was a great example, so thank you very much for sharing that. I know how much it takes to do that in front of a whole bunch of strangers. So, I hope you've all found that super useful.
So that's the ladies' class is finished. All the bikini girls, figure girls have all been worked through the posing by the guys. Enormous turnout. What a talent, man. Just superb to see. Next we're going to move on to the men's bodybuilding and men's physique. Again, we've got the pros in the room, so huge turnout outside. Great for Warehouse, great for Aberdeen in general. The energy in the gym is fucking off the chain today, man. Gym floor's rammed, reception's rammed, everyone's buzzing for this today, man, so I'm really excited. Keep watching, keep supporting, appreciate you. The reason we have this on is because I would like the show to be as good as possible, but also I like the idea of putting something on for bodybuilders in Scotland. I don't think there's enough of this going on. So I remember my first show, and I just watched YouTube videos and tried to like, alright, that's what he did, alright cool, I'll do that. Not fucking Scooby, look like Fanny when I'm on stage. Cammy is a very, very high level competitor and coach, and repeatedly got people in this impressive stage condition, like proper dialed in. So anything to do with condition, all that jazz, direct it to Cammy. This is Sean Emmanuel, men's physique, Arnold Classic. His record speaks for itself. Anything men's physique related, you know yourself Ryan, presentation, how you hold yourself on stage, all that jazz, like he's your man. And then we've got Nathan here, who again, super high level competitor, knows how to get inside out and peeled, and has a very likable chat, and will tell you exactly how it is. Yeah, so there's not going to be any, well, you could maybe this, like there's no shit talking here, guys. There's no fluff. These guys will get right to the point. If you need to improve on something, they're going to let you know. Yeah. If there's a problem with how you're holding a pose, they're going to tell you, because when you get on stage, you're going to perform. Men's physique, board shorts, this side, and the male bodybuilders over that side.
You just competed before. Yeah. So you guys obviously will have a rough idea how to pose pretty well. So again, help me keep the new guys right, okay? Yeah. So we'll run through all the mandatory poses first, okay? All together. So just spread out a little bit, make sure you've got enough space. Just know all the poses. There's just three sides as well. What turn to the right?
Much or little is what it goes.
It'd be good to see like you guys, because I've never done it, so
yeah. So you got front double first of all?
Yeah.
Front double. Front lat spread. Head chest.
similar against the comfort center stage, and then front body supplements.
Smashing. Right, good job guys, good job. So we've ran through a full round there, okay? Obviously I think it's probably best if we start going through one at a time to actually help tweak.
Good man.
that a little bit. Alright, so there's going to be obviously things that we're going to try and change up and just obviously kind of give you a little bit more help. So we're going to do comparisons now.
Yeah. What I would say, one thing that I picked up from when everyone came out, what you want to try and do, a lot of you, when you come out and pose, you're posing really front on. What you want to try and do is, if you can have your hips as much to the side as you possibly can. So I know some lads, when they're doing, you've got that pose, imagine that throughout. So if you can come, and when you pose, you've got your hips facing there, and then all you're doing is coming around and you're twisting with your upper body. So you need to keep your waist as super tight as you can, almost putting the side off, and it's like learning to turn around with your torso. So your hips stay in line, and then you rotate through the top. It's like pushing that shoulder around and bringing that one forward.
Bring this on.
What's that?
Slight bend.
Go try your work. Okay.
Chest. This way, too forward.
Yes, like bring it, stick it there. One of them, yeah, if you're gonna go front on, bring it fucking over. Use that as your first pose, when you come out for your eye walk. So come onto the stage, pull front, and then when you do your eye walk to the front of the stage, it's quite easy, when you're coming round, or to like one side, be up and tilted.
So if you guys face the front, we'll go again. Good. Alright, foot turn to the right. Twist that torso. Try and come a little bit more to that your waist. Perfect. Try and show a little bit of this,
I think in the mandatories you want to keep it relatively with the poses, what you're supposed to do. But definitely in your pose routine, go crazy,
Yeah.
I think there's definitely scope in the mandatories in transitions, to throw a little bit of a spin on it, because again that'll grab the judge's eye. But I wouldn't be doing anything too crazy, because then you might be taking too long to get into the pose and we're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? So there's a balance, Make yourself a bit bigger. Your legs. Legs are perfect. Yeah, that's a good shot. Very good. It's very good. Whatever your feet number. Yeah. Good. Push back. Good. Nice to go on them legs. Good, man, good. See the arms? Don't have them so far from your body, because it's giving you, there's big gaps. Just a little bit, just a little bit. That's it. There's gaps where muscle should be, Good man. Arms good. I want to see a little more twist though. Give me a little more twist. There we go.
There at the front.
Good.
Back pose, essentially going to be feet.
So same as just front, relax. Open up down lats. Legs here are perfect, man.
How much lean back am I after?
I wouldn't go too far. Because what you'll do is you'll hide your lower back. You've got a very strong lower back. Very strong lower back. It's fucking tough. Good. Legs good. Show them. Don't tense the hamstring. Just relax it and press up against that back leg. That's just going to show me that it's the most Exactly. That's it. I'm seeing seen this as well. Crunch on that. It's there. It's there. That's it. Lovely, mate. Lovely. Stomach and in out. Great. Yeah. You can learn to do really short breaths, so you're not. Yeah. Right. Front double. On stage, bring it in a touch. Just a touch. Because I want to see less gap in the legs. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. It's impressive, man. It's very good. You're going to pull it back, yeah. Make sure that midsection control is still there.
So you won't lay it out? We're going to get that once more, okay? Face in front, abdominal shot. All the way out, get it all out. Smile. That's it. Want to give me a go for 30 seconds here? Mate, it's got to be a good show this year. I'm telling you. So, for example, if I'm facing basically a classic pose, the muscle right there, I can show. I would want to see more here. In that transition, you'll get to show more detail as you transition to the pose, the side pose, or maybe. So that's the only thing I would say. But apart from that, 100%.
If you want to, when you transition spot, just like that. Don't change a thing. Leg spot on, you're twisting it up to that hamstring. Yeah. So you didn't close his gaps a little bit. Yeah, do the leg, right? Yep. Don't tense it, right? Use that leading hamstring that's closest to me, yeah? Relax it, okay? And press it hard against that back leg, because you've got fucking big legs, right? And if you press this hamstring, don't tense it. The weight you're going to create is going to be way bigger, right? So imagine that knee, okay? Try and push it towards the door, yeah? And then when you open up, keep that leg where you are, and twist up and down the body only, yeah? Good. Try this way. I want to see how it looks. I
don't like how it hits. Forearms are meant for this.
Steph, what do you think? That one?
Hands on hips first.
I think so. Do the other one again?
Why can't you do both though?
Yeah, I can do a bit
Just
both.
hold that for like 3, 2, 1, and then come into it and give us 2. You don't have to hold one.
The levels we have in Scotland just blow my mind. Absolutely blow my mind. I'm pretty excited to see how these guys rock up to the British and dominate.
When this size, this size, it's like you bring it in closer towards head, just for the sake of it being symmetrical. When you come up, just make sure it's in the exact same place. Your elbows are in line, do you know what I mean? And everything looks symmetrical. I think it's literally just with the one hand. When you do it, just ever so slightly tilt the hips forward, so that you're not when you pose, you're not coming forward into the pose. So you're like almost the legs can stay in the exact same position. What you do is tilt your hips back slightly, just give you that balance.
We'll be face forward now. Arms over there.
There's more of a V taper in it. Yeah, there is more. Go up at the legs. There we go. Side chest. See if you were to go back, if that you were to say, go back where you were, come back. Yes. Yeah, I want to just pull that forward again. There you go. Much better.
I think that was super successful. That's what, you're coming into year 3 now, and that's probably the biggest, most successful posing workshop we've had for quite some time. I think what's good is we're seeing talents of all levels, people who are first timers right the way up to seasoned athletes actually coming in and showcasing what their posing and presentation is all about. And because it's becoming more mainstream, it's really important for these guys to learn from people like ourselves to bring the best to the stage on the day, and people are showing their dedication and their enthusiasm for that to make sure that all their hard work pays off. So it's been a really, really cool day.
It's nice to see a lot of people who kind of believe in what we do, kind of showing up to things we kind of do. So it's very, very nice. So, yeah, on to the show.
So I think the first year we did this, we had 12 people show up. This is us now coming into our 4th year. We had over 40 people show up today from all across Scotland, different classes, different levels, people doing their first time on stage, first time posing, first time being posed by a professional. What I would say is the level, and a lot of people go on about this, the level blew me away. Like, everyone knew presentation was important. Everyone had a level of physique, they're all in decent condition, and everyone knew what was expected of the day. So really impressed with the turnout, and yeah, just really, really grateful to be able to get to do this cool stuff. Thanks for everyone for coming. That's huge. That's huge. Really chuffed.
You do that. Right, okay. I don't think we're queuing up for that.
Okay. And see.